I think that the boys get their due, and when you're good, and giving out a few medals doesn't tarnish your state championship, I don't think.
All right, Harrah will be in the black singlet. Again, he's from Crystal Lake Central. Valdivia from Grayslake Central, he'd be in the white singlet. We're just starting here at 195 pounds. And again, in the past, we've always seen Harrah be very aggressive, go out and try and get that pin as quickly as possible. And he's already wrestled 30 seconds, Coach, and he hasn't really gone after it yet.
Well, Valdivia is, obviously, looking to try to change this match, and Gage is sizing him up right here, and he has taken him out of that initial. And
Valdivia's down on that one knee. What do you do if you're Gage? You just bull rush him and try and flatten him out just like that?
Well, Gage does that very well, and you can just see the power involved in him. And he's very deceiving. I mean, obviously he looks like a great athlete and is powerful, but he certainly has more power in that body when you see him and how he unleashes it. He can really strike quick. Now, he does a great job on top. You're going to see a tight waist here to that cross-face cradle situation to a butcher. I mean, that's obviously, it's no secret, but how to stop it's a different story.
Loose bullet, exactly. And again, notice how Coach said he gets you flat with the tight waist, then brings his left hand, in that case, around to the front to a cross-face, right hand through the legs looking for his cradle, and boy, he just does it so hard.
Again, one of those Crystal Lake Central young men that we've seen over the years. Coach Justin Lair has done a super job with that program.
So we're at 55 seconds left. Again, tight waist, cross face in. The boy's doing a nice job countered. He's getting to his base right away, which makes it hard to lock the cradle up.
Well, again, he knows from being up north there, and Gage is getting close there, but he's got to keep that arm, and it's cradle defense is something that when you wrestle a school that likes the cradle, I mean, there's definitely a lot of work that needs to be done. Sometimes the old standbys that coaches like to think are successful defending cradles aren't necessarily, the things that you need to be working on. So positioning and body position, very, very important to not let that guy get that loaded up.
Again, he's riding him tight, 15 seconds, actually inside 10 seconds now in the first period. And this will be the longest Gage has wrestled in the whole tournament. He's had pins in 21, 35, and 48 seconds so far. So this is the first time he's actually been to the second period. Again, this is kind of what happened to him at Dvorak. The boy's able to slow him down and make sure that he had to do some things. And I don't know if he got frustrated or the boy just had a good day, but that was his only loss, as you mentioned earlier.
Right, and it's something that's going to be, important as he moves on to the next level, because obviously he's, no matter how good you are, you're not going to dominate people like you do in high school. And so learning to wrestle, actually 7 minutes in college is going to be an adjustment for him, and as it is for many freshmen.
So again, nice tight waist. He actually has the crotch pry in with the right hand, riding him, trying to hook the leg to continue to ride him. Gage trying to crawl to get the hips out. And now he reverses him, and he'll lead 4-0 here with 1:35 left in the second period. Again, has his cross face in. Boy, just watch the way he tries to jerk that arm and shoulder in so he can lock this cradle up. And you mentioned before, he's got other things, Coach, that he does off this cross-face series. He runs his butcher, and it's kind of hard to defend the different parts of the series if you can do them all correctly.
Absolutely. Well, Crystal Lake, if you know anything about their boys over the last couple of years, they do a good job teaching cradles up there. Gage obviously is pretty lethal with this cradle, and 3-time state champ last year, Joey Kilbasa, was known for a cradle, and the young man that got upset in the 152-pound semifinal finished here for Crystal Lake Fugiel. He's got an excellent cradle here. He's got it locked up. Oh, almost. He's got to get hip to hip here now and keep pressure. Keep pressure. We always used to talk about driving through the man, drive his hip to the mat instead of jumping over. We want to get him down to that hip.
Again, just a tremendous job here by the boy from Grayslake. He stayed right in the match. We're 50 seconds left here in the second period.
Gage has got that arm up on his back too. He's got that arm bar. He's working.
New type of pinning combination for him here. Yeah, you mentioned Crystal Lake, how they've come on. 3 years ago, they came to our sectional for the first time, and I'd never really seen their kids and was awfully impressed with them. And last year, they had another great team, took Montini to the championship match and gave him a fine duel. So he's done a great job with them up there. Again, riding him hard with inside 20 seconds.
He's trying to put that, we call that putting that hand in the pocket, though. He's trying to go reach across that hip and create a torque on that shoulder to be able to turn him.
Okay, now the boy from Grayslake will have choice in the third period. He's down 4-0 and just been ridden hard. What are you going to do if you're coaching him here?
Well, I think he's got to go neutral. He's got to try to get something going offensively here. And if he can get a takedown.
Yeah, we'll see. Yep, looks like he has taken neutral here. And you're right. He just needs to maybe get in on a shot or try and make something happen. I don't think he wants to wait and let Gage try and hit a double against him, though.
No, he's got to try to get some offense rolling here and see what he can do, and at least cut this match to, it can still be a 2-point match with a score here with a takedown. So I think he's got to be thinking in that way.
And he has slowed Gage down quite a bit during the course of time. Usually he's much more active as far as trying to look to score. There he does shoot that blast shot. And again, if you get a chance to watch this again, watch the way his hips move. Boy, he comes down and right through you so quickly.
Yeah, he does an excellent job. He's got really unbelievable strength.
And he'll lead 6-0 with about 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the third period. Again, nice tight ride here. Maybe look for a stalemate call if he doesn't get active with his hands.
Well, I'm surprised the referee is letting him be belly to back as long as he has, to be honest with you. But
again, Gage is in perfect position here. If he gets in any type of trouble, he can just drive him out of bounds. Otherwise, he can just ride him forever. This is where he might become a very good college wrestler because he's so proficient on the top. And in college, with the riding time point and things like that, that could be a big weapon for him.
Well, and that's something I think that he'll excel at the next level, is being able to do that.
Again, tight waist to the crossface. Still trying to look for that cradle, and the boy's just doing a nice job of countering the cradle, keeping the hips square. He throws that crossface with some authority also. He just doesn't tap it on there.
He transitions very well. The best cradlers I've had over the years they always do an excellent job cranking on that tight waist. They force you to post down, kind of bring that elbow, and boom. Oh, there's a reversal. Great job.
6-2.
Well, he wrestled tough the whole match. I think Joey did an excellent job here.
Very impressive job for Valdivia. But again, Gage here, two-time now state champion from Crystal Lake Central. He'll finish with a record of 41 wins and 1 loss. So we still have 2 weight classes to go. We got some awards to give out. Why don't we give you a break here, and we'll come back in 3 or 4 minutes with the